So, the title was correct. I'm working multiple jobs now. Granted, they're contract based, so I can pick who and when I work for. Obviously, I can go into hyper specifics, but I'll give you a few hints. I'm going back into substitute teaching. Obviously, for the safety of everyone, I'm not allowed to specify what or where. But yes, I'm going back into substitute teaching, though this is just a third daily role. It's not going to be a primary thing like I did in 2022. This is just me to pick up a few extra dollars whenever I'm low. It's either a bad month for the other two, or it's just a fill-in. So I'm not just sitting around trying to clean a house that is impossible to clean effectively by myself. The other job, which I can specify more of, is bartending. I am contracted to be a bartender. I'm legally allowed to be a bartender. And I'm mainly going to do events of the sporting kind. So, I am going to be doing a lot of sporting bartending events throughout the state that I'm in. You may be wondering why all of this is coming out of the blue. Well, the substitute teaching job I always had a license with, so it just makes sense to continue that just for secondary income. The bartending, though, it's something I've been wanting to do since I turned 21. I like the crafting of making cocktails. It's interesting. Because alcohol is a poison. Let's get that straight out. It's not a, fancy liquid that is... It's a poison. But, with that poison, though, you can create a lot of interesting flavors, compactness, notes, etc. It's interesting. If you were paying attention to some of the backgrounds in my videos when I was in the other room, I have a shelf, which I still have, it's just up there now, of my favorite alcohols and spirits. I am literally made one shelf designed just to put up my favorites. So if I recommend anyone, I can show them a bottle. So, I love making cocktails for family members, friends, etc. So it just makes sense to do contracted work as a bartender. Plus, most media people work in the service industry at one point or another. Now, you may be wondering, why am I doing this? Why am I falling into the Gen Z trap of getting 3 part-time jobs? Well, it's quite simple. Media is not really good in my state, unless you happen to be in the circle already. There's a lot of one-off works, but they're really difficult to get into, especially when you sell yourself as a film and sports videographer. That's what I'm selling myself as. And unfortunately, most films are within friends or really close buddies. It's hard to get in as a stranger. Not impossible, but really difficult. Most independent films that's currently happening is in colleges. So you have to either be a college student or be wanting to do a free internship. And when you're a professional or not in college, that doesn't work anymore. So I've been trying to promote myself, trying to make me a fair wage. Like, I'm not doing what I have seen some people do and be like $2,000 a day. I'm getting myself a really low ball, if I'm being honest with you. And so far, I've been getting no's. I've been trying to go into local businesses and they've been saying no. They want me to work for free. And that's the problem. A lot of people want me to use phones and do TikToks. But it's just not coming out that way. So, and when you do TikToks and shorts, they want you to work for $10 a project, which doesn't pay the bills. So these 2 jobs is meant to cover my ass for the majority of the month, while also being able to pick and choose what days I work for. That way I don't end up having to do double duty. I can choose when to go and when to quit as long as I follow the contract. So, just when you know, I'm going to be busy, but I'm going to try to make more videos. I don't know how those are going to look. I'm currently coming up with a plan to mix both of these aspects into it, but they cost money to get into, so it's going to be a work in progress. But that's all I wanted to say. I'm adding more and more skills to my work bank. I'm following my name. My name is Wyatt Long. I'm based off of Wyatt Earp, and Wyatt Earp was literally a guy known for getting a new job every 2 years of his life. So, well, I just added another one to the list. Something that we both have in common. Anyways, peace.